Quick. Can you think of 7 things that you're grateful for? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. What'd you come up with? I used to go through every single day without practicing gratitude. Now, my wife and I have a habit of writing down everything that we're grateful for. We have like a big piece of paper, kind of like what you see here on the wall. We write down every single day at least one thing that we're grateful for before leaving home. And we do that because often we go through the days, we're rushed, we're busy, and we forget to just remember just like the simple things. We get accustomed to everything that we have, and we forget to appreciate the small things, the little things, and sometimes even the big things that we work so hard for. And this helps, I found, especially when we have bad days or even bad moments. I think about 2 moments recently. One thing is my wife and I were having or on our way to go get her some dinner. We were just kind of having like a food run. I went to a food truck first that was like further out the way. Then we're on the highway going to a seafood place that she really wanted to go to. And all of a sudden we hit a big old pothole that appeared out of nowhere, like spawned on the highway. We hit a pothole on the way there. And at first it was like, maybe it wasn't that big. But then like 2 seconds later, I was like, nah, this is a flat tire for sure. This is definitely a flat tire. Luckily enough, we weren't too far from where we lived, so we were able to get there back home safely. And I just had to Uber to the restaurant because I currently don't have a car because someone rear ended me. Needless to say, I kind of me and cars we don't go together. We have a bad reputation. Um, but anyway, I could tell she was upset because she was extremely hungry, had been a long day, but still being able to realize, okay, well, we still have a way to get there, the Uber, to get her the food and come back and still have a movie. Yes, having the flat tire it sucked, but home safe, still got the food. And at the end of the day, we were able to get the tire fixed the next day. And then another moment that I think about, just a moment that could have been rough, but just thinking about, okay, these are the small things I can show gratitude. A couple years ago, when I had my car before people started to run into the back of me at stop signs, I was also driving down the highway. Y'all don't drive down the highway in North Carolina. Like, I don't know what it is about our highways here, but they love to have potholes. And when it's busy traffic, you can't just swerve out of your lane. Anyway, I was driving, there was a pothole, flat tire, nowhere near home. However, I was able to get off the highway safely before it became a flat tire. I saw the tire pressure light come on, all that type of stuff. And instead of being upset again, like we were just talking about in the previous story, I realized, okay, well, I can make something out of this situation. It's going to take like 45 minutes for AAA to get here. I'm a skater, so I always keep skates in the trunk of my car. I put on some music in I had my headphones on me, and I just had a whole skate session as if I was at the skating rink. So, when I think my wife came, no, she didn't come at the time. It was I don't think anybody ended up meeting me out there. Sometimes my girlfriend, well, wife at the time, girlfriend at the time, wife now, just hang out with me, or I'll hang out with her if she ever's, anyway. So the session ended up being like a 45-minute skate session, pleasurable, listening to some music I love, great moment. Could have been a rough time, but I turned it around. So little things like that, right? About perspective of understanding, okay, yes, this was a bad moment, but there are things that I can find in the positive to make this moment a little bit more enjoyable. Or just remember, like, at least I have a car that I don't want to say it has the opportunity to get a flat tire. But you know what I mean, right? Like, I'm grateful that I could have at least been traveling and driving to the place that I wanted to go to. Because I think right now, as a person that doesn't have a car, if I want to go somewhere that's 20 minutes away, I can't go. Like, I have a bike that can take me there, but sometimes the bike isn't the safest route. And when I think about moments like this, to get to like the point in the lesson of the video, gratitude makes space for joy. So yes, this can work for a flat tire, but I really want you all to understand and realize this can work for anything that we have in life. Like maybe you were having a rough day at work. We all have rough days at work or our job or business or whatever it is. But what are the small moments that you're able to recognize that we've gotten accustomed to that can bring back some of that joy and just show gratitude, show thankfulness within the situation. Now, with that, I also understand that, taking those 5 seconds or whatever, that doesn't necessarily change the problem, right? Me skating doesn't change the problem that I have a flat tire. Me going to go pick up the food with the Uber doesn't change the thing that the problem that my wife was hungry and she doesn't have her food at the moment. But it's the simple things of, okay, well, it could have been worse. Or, I still have the opportunity to make it through this situation. And I'm grateful for that. Right. And being able to have that perspective shift, that mindset shift, it helps with it's something within the brain. I don't have the studies around it, but is able to help boost our happiness, right? And it's not always about just the personal gains that we get from this. Just having that perspective shift. It also helps with our connections that we're able to build with other people, right? Whether it's our relationships, our friendships, our colleagues at work or whatever it is, right? It helps keep those relationships strong. So as always, I have like one action step that I always want you all to be able to take from this video, so you can walk away and actually gain something from it. I want you to just take one moment, maybe like a minute, right? 60 seconds, and write down 3 things, right? 3 things that you are grateful for. And don't take more than a minute, all right? I do not want you to overthink this. And after you finish that, just remember, yes, bad moments happen, bad days happen. Yes, they do. But it's how we respond to those moments, right? Those bad days, those bad moments, they don't define us, but it's how we respond to those moments that truly do define us. So I hope you found some ways, or I hope you were able to just remember to show gratitude in your daily life, no matter whether you think you have it all or you don't think you have it all. The fact that you're watching this video right now, you have something to be grateful for. So I'll see you on the next video. As always, I'm going to be dropping some gems, some tips, and some ways for us to grow as individuals, as leaders, and of course, with our personal brands. I'll catch you on the next video.